212, there's probably noise. Someone decided to mow the lawn now. Can you hear me? I don't know. I don't know. Let me look for my stream, bro. Where is me? Um. Okay, yeah, you can hear me. Okay. Let me mute this. So hell no, I'm not listening to myself. Okay. Nice. Okay. Yo, this looks nice. We cooking. Okay. Hello, Lavida. Welcome in. Hi. So, got a lot to say. I got a lot to talk about. I ain't gonna lie. It's been a minute. Actually, it's been a month almost. It's honestly this close to it being a month since I've streamed absolutely anything. Crazy. Let me move this. No, it's only been 1 month. Let's not exaggerate here. I didn't stream in March. So it's been a month. I streamed on February. Let's not exaggerate here, okay? Let's not be extra today. It has not been months. It's only been one. Okay, but I'm sorry. I have been locking in. All right? I had commissions. I was stuck in Tribe 9. I still am, which is what I'm going to talk about in a few minutes. But there's something more important to talk about, and that is this new tablet I got. So first of all, it's Samsung. I think you can tell from just the icons in the bottom part here. I told y'all I was tired of Apple. I told y'all I was sick of it and that I wanted to get rid of it as soon as I could. I did. So we got this one, and I personally am liking it a lot. There was only like one issue, which is that I can't use wired headphones with it, which kind of sucks. It just forces you to use Bluetooth. I don't like Bluetooth, so it is what it is. Gotta make do with what we have. But that is a very small mishap compared to the peak I have been experiencing with this, okay? Like, that is just a small mishap. Okay, I'm gonna lower the opacity of the sketch. It just feels better to not need to do the whole shenanigans with recording it from the top. Here, because it's Android, I can just screencast it. I can screencast it freely. Unlike with the stupid Apple that didn't let you. I don't know why Apple didn't let me. It just sucked. Hello, Echo Bat. Welcome in. Hi. Like, it was what it was. But now I don't have to do any of that hassle. Now we go straight into it. And also, my pencil can't die anymore. Because this pencil that it brought, it doesn't need to charge. So you're not gonna hear me be like, oh my god, my pencil died. You guys remember that would happen. That would happen. Y'all would remember. We don't have any of those issues anymore. Which means I can also be more consistent. So my goal right now, I'm gonna try and this week, I'm gonna try to stream the whole week. To make it up for you guys, alright? Then I wanna go back to a schedule of a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Once that week is over. So I wanna try and be more consistent with you guys. No more random camera shake? Yeah, no more random camera shake. Now the only scuff is going to be my voice and the noises in the back, like that car that beeped just now. That's gonna be the only scuff now. Less scuff is nice. It makes life easier. Now, because I also got a new tablet, that also means who's making all that noise? Hang! It also means none of my pictures are here. All of my pictures are in my gallery though. I didn't lose them. I just don't have the canvases here. It's fine. I have them saved in my gallery. I'll show them to you guys later. Once we get into the talking about the OCs again. Don't worry, my ass hearing can't pick up much on the background noises. I'm glad. Because I still don't know how to put music in the background yet. I think I might need like a music app for that. And I still haven't gotten into the details. I'll figure out. For now, you're not going to have any music in the back. You're going to have to deal with the noises. Hello, Lady Blog. Welcome in. What do you mean, sad? Why are we sad? I didn't lose most of it, though. I still got, like, my most recent stuff is here. Oh, we got empty canvas. That was my test canvas. Other than that, it's fine. We don't have much going on. We have the same apps that I used to have. Except now we got Tribe 9 here. I don't think I'm gonna put, Honkai Star Rail here. Nah, I think that's just gonna stay on my phone. It is what it is. So how have you guys been? We can talk a little more about the details later, but like, how have you guys been? You know, you guys always have stuff going on. I'm very curious. How has it been while I've been gone? Surely, not much, nothing bad has happened. I can zoom in peacefully. You guys can also see my reference window over here. It makes it better for when I draw. So you guys can look at the reference thing, and no one needs to come and ask me, hey, can you zoom out? No, you can just look at the reference window. It makes life easier. I had to re-buy my ILLUST paint though, which was really bad, honestly. I was not a fan of that. Did not like that. Also, this crap is in the way. I'm gonna move that up here. I don't know why YouTube decides to put that there anyways. No one uses this. I know I'm not using it. I thought ILLUST Paint had a system where you can reload them from email. No. It only has through cloud storage. And I did not sync my iPad with the cloud storage because it took way too much space. Like, it was getting slow. It was like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to do this. I got new art supplies, but I don't know what to draw. Oh, Lord. That's always fun. Yeah, it's transferred, but only a certain amount. Yeah, it's kind of ass. Very aesthetic wallpaper? Yes. My king. Q, obviously. Good, I started a YouTube channel? Oh, that's nice. I almost lit my kitchen on fire, but other than that, everything is great. Oh. Yeah, everything's great. You just almost lit your kitchen on fire. You know what? As long as you're okay, it doesn't matter if there's a disaster in the kitchen. Also, I'm in the wrong layer. I need to fuse this instead. Let me just, I don't know anyone using it. Using what? Bro, my Discord is being mean. Oh, hell no. I haven't logged into my, I haven't logged into my freaking Instagram yet. Like, I have it, but I haven't logged into it because I forgot my password. And I don't feel like going through all that hassle, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't been posting on my Instagram either. I've been posting on my Twitter though. You know, Twitter's been fine. We've been pretty consistent over there too, actually. Kinda. It's just the Tribe 9 fan art over there. Because the fandom is so small and kind of niche, like, it always gets some attention. The people who are a fan see it. Which makes me happy, you know? Niche fandoms are barely relevant on freaking Instagram. Instagram just shadow bans them from existence. You just never see them again. You have a Twitter? Well, damn. Yeah, I do. Same username as the one I have here. I just post, I post my fan art over there, and then my OCs, I post it on my Instagram. Yeah, that's how I do it. I don't know, it just feels more organized, because my OC art does not get any attention on Twitter, but my Instagram, people, most of them know my OCs, so I just post them over there. Like my followers over there. What I mean is I have 2 different fandoms basically, and so Twitter is for all my Tribe 9 people, and then Instagram is for the people who were there for the OCs. That's how I separated it. And then YouTube is obviously the mix of both of them. It's nice. Yeah, more stalking. Anything but the lesser known fandoms. I hate being in them. Really? I like them. Everyone knows each other. It's really funny. Like, the fandom is pretty small. I'm not saying it's like really small, because the Japanese side of it is pretty big. I ain't gonna lie. I've had a bunch of GP artists following me because of my Tribe 9 fan art. It's been really nice. But it's like the English side, pretty much everyone knows each other. The Western side, almost everyone knows each other. There's like 10 of us. There's like 10 of us. And then GP, there's a whole bunch of them. And then we just overlap. It is really nice. It's a good, I like being in a small fandom. The big fandoms are so messy, to be honest. And here at least we're like respectful. We haven't had any issues yet. Fandom has been very respectful. And the game itself too, because the developers, they've been cooking. You gotta give them their props. They've been doing very well. No, I mean random manhwas that aren't mainstream, that don't have a single fan art. Oh, yeah, I know which one you mean. It's literally only repost of manhwa panels. Ooh, yeah. The Tribe 9 fandom used to be like that when the game hadn't come out yet. Like, when it was just the anime, that was what the fandom was like. It was just clips of the same scenes that we all talked about consistently, and the trashy edits, and only like a few stuff. There wasn't much. Not even on YouTube there was much. Just like scenes. Yeah, so I understand the feeling. It is true. Now, if there's no fan art or no nothing, yeah, that's a pretty sad fandom. But luckily, it's becoming bigger now. It's bigger now, so we are having a great time. Sometimes I see the side of a big fandom makes me question humanity. Yeah. Just look at any Hoyoverse fandom, and yeah, you'll start breaking down. You just gotta forget the fandom exists. Or just interact with the side that you enjoy. That's all you gotta do. You know, you block and move on. You can't get yourself molding over these things. It's not worth it. Your sanity is way more important. So okay, let me first tell you, who are we drawing? Well, like I said, I'm stuck in Tribe 9, so we drawing Tribe 9. I'm drawing the 2 new characters that are going to come out on Thursday, which I will be streaming the new story on Thursday. We will be doing that. So obviously the bottom one is this guy. We got him over here, and then we got his sister, which I drew up here. Can I turn this around and I show you? Yeah, there she is. Nice. I really like her. I really want her so bad. She's the one that's coming on Thursday, and I'm getting her. I already have guaranteed, so she's coming home no matter what. She's so cute. I like him. Oh, I like him already? Yeah, so these 2 They used to work for like one of the evil tribes in quotations. I mean, no, wrong. It was a bad tribe, but these two were like servants in a way. They used to work for them. Not anymore though, because the place was disbanded. But they're still around. The story is gonna explain more into it. But basically, he is a ninja, and so is she. She uses these giant mech hands. Oh, let me see if I can find it. Do I have it? Yeah, here she is. So here I have a reference to her with her, wait, there's another one. With her comedically large, sci-fi hands. Where are they? Right here. Yes. Here she is with her comedically large, her comedically large sci-fi hands. I love her. I love her. I love how her playstyle looks. She's going to be mine. So he is her older brother, and he's a ninja. Like, he's pretty established that he is a ninja, and she is also one, sort of. She kind of comes across more as a maid servant rather than a fighter one, but she's way stronger. He's more for the stealth missions, you know? So each of the siblings do their own thing. And we're gonna find out what they're like in the game soon. But from what we know, he's obsessed with his master, and she works at a cafe. And she is also waiting for her master. So these two have the same master. Their master went missing. I already know who it is, but I don't know, in case to not spoil anyone. I already know who it is. We all know who it is if we played the game, but yeah. Apparently their master went missing. They're waiting for their master to come back. And they will be coming back in the next part of the story, which I cannot wait for. Well, this is so good. Thank you, Star. I went back to sleep, but I dropped a like. Thanks, Ari. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Go get some good sleep. If I got dead silent, I'm just busy coughing. Oh, hell no, you sick? That sucks. That does suck. I keep getting morning allergies for no reason. I gotta figure out what that problem is. Like, I'm going crazy trying to... I want to spoil you guys so bad. But at the same time, I don't want to. Because what if you guys do want to know? What if you guys do play the game? That's my life mission at this point. My agenda is to get more people in the game. That is my agenda. Oh, Lord. Alright, I'm just gonna keep on. What does this sleeve freaking look like, bro? What is your sleeve? Oh, it's not even a sleeve. It's different. My ass can't take one ice cream. I want it removed. Oh, no. I'm gonna... It's just like... It's not even a sleeve. It's just... okay. Never mind. I figured out what this is. I was like, what's going on with this thing? I don't understand it. And then I just realized I'm just doing it wrong. You know what's interesting that I don't know how to feel about? Is that my YouTube, it's not showing me my views. It's not showing me my views anymore. It's just stuck. It's not moving. But the chat is. But the thing is not. Yeah, my phone. YouTube is having a little moment right now. Arm guards? What, like, yeah, I guess you could say it like that. They were basically guards, yeah. They used to serve in different areas. They're pretty cool. They have a middle sibling, which is this guy over here. I did not draw him though, because he's the middle child. And you know what they say about middle children. They get forgotten. So we're following that agenda. He got forgotten. Just like every middle sibling does. So I only drew these two. Also, he's probably a 2-star. So, yeah, you're not included. I'm pretty sure he's a 2-star. They haven't told us yet. I know he has to be one. Surely they'd make him a 3-star and not a 2-star. Hold up, I gotta go real quick. I'll probably be right back. Alright. I'll see you when you're back. There's no way they would make him a 2-star. I would actually be mad. I would low-key be pissed. I want both. Let me refix this. Just draw a chibi of him in the corner or something? Wait. Yeah, you're right. Let me see. What would be a good spot? I don't know. It's just the composition really did not have him in mind. The composition really said, only these two. No one else. I could just, maybe over here. Right next to old girl here. That might be. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Put him right here. Let me grab this and move it over here. Yeah, move it down here. There we go. Nice. Okay. There we go. We could just that's gonna be my placement. It's not gonna look like that, but there's my placement of that he is gonna be there somewhere. I can't just call it the Akiba siblings and not have the middle child, but you know, we have an agenda at play, and that is that the middle sibling goes forgotten. Alright, let me just. Now I'm just saying stuff. My bad. My bad to all the middle siblings. I don't actually mean that. Y'all don't deserve that. It is kind of funny though, but it's just a little funny. I keep getting the sleeve wrong. What the heck is going on here? It goes this. Don't select the color. It goes like this, and then this. And then it curves this way. Right? Yeah. And then we switch. Boom. Perfect. Now you can see it again. Just like that, and then let me see that again. Curve this, and then curve this again. Nah, I don't think you can see it anymore. Okay, we just curve it here, and then we do the line here to know what we are doing. Color this in. Color this in too. Nice. Okay. Okay, yeah. That should be fine. Let me just lower this down. Ba ba ba. Yeah. I feel like it should be more closer up here. Let me draw the hand first, and then we'll fix it. Let me just clean this hand, and then we'll figure it out. Well, I'll figure it out, because these angles are always so garbage to draw, but that was the idea I had, so I drew it. There's really not much else I could do. I draw what comes into my mind. And for some reason, it decided, yeah, just do a top view and make sure the perspective is weird. Oh, hell no. What color? Okay, so he has gloves on. Okay. This is my first time drawing him, so I'm trying to lock in. I've never drawn him before, so I have to keep looking at the reference and coming back. I've never drawn him before. I definitely want to draw him more, because I know I'm gonna like him. I know his personality already seems up my alley in terms of like the concept alone. So I'm definitely gonna have to learn how to draw him more often. So I'm just gonna draw the fingers here. For the fingers, I need to do this so that I can know that this goes up ways. Sorta. Yeah. It's gonna go like this. And have a... Yeah. Okay, I need to remember that. Fingers go above colored. Because coloring... When you color this like so, it's so weird in this angle. I wish I would have taken a picture myself. See how that would look. Well, too bad. Too late now. Just gonna have to deal with the little wacky anatomy issues. It's all good. You know what? It's not that deep. It's gonna bother me for a little while, but it's not that deep. Just a small anatomy issue. I'm gonna draw this here. La 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 la. Okay. Okay. Ew. The heck happened? I thought I was cooking, I was not. Gotta fix this now. Yuck. Go. Can you color this again? Yes, stuff. Can I? Nope. Stop selecting the color. Jeez. That's something that has not changed. That's just a skill issue on my part. That I just press too hard. And it does that. Just does that garbage always. That's something that's never gonna leave. Hello, Altered Tatter Tots? I know you're familiar, but you changed your username, didn't you? Somebody changed their username. Welcome in, hi. I told y'all I was gonna stream on Monday. I promised I was going to as soon as I got my new tablet, and I did. Oh, now I'm the Sancho guy from Discord. Oh, there we go. See, I didn't recognize the username. I was like, you're familiar, but I don't recognize the username. But I'm so glad. Thanks. I've been pretty happy with it so far. Like I was explaining earlier, that thanks to it being Android, I can stream the drawing directly from the app. And I don't need to do the bullcrap of scuffness that was recording it from the top. The only issue is that I still don't know how to put music in the background. I'm gonna need a separate app for that. And I just didn't have the time for it now. So, you're gonna hear people mowing the lawn in the back. It is what it is. Now the only scuffness you can get is my voice in the background. But no more random camera shaking. That issue is resolved. And that also means I can be more consistent. Cause this doesn't run out that much of battery. The freaking pencil doesn't run out of battery either. This is just the brilliance of Samsung. I'm never getting anything Apple related ever again. I was over it. I was over it, okay? It was not it. Now my sister has it though. Android superior? Yes. Android will always be superior to me. I would never get anything Apple again. Like, just the experience so far with this tablet is just so much better. I don't know. I think people just hype up Apple because it has Procreate and stuff. But it's not worth it. I don't think so. Like, yeah, sure, Procreate, but also this just has more stuff. I don't know. It's just better to manage. I went through so much crap trying to transport all my stuff from over there here, and I'm still not done. So like there's that. That was also a thing. What's wrong with this finger? There's something wrong I did here. I think I just added this and I didn't really need to. Something that I also liked, I can look at my pictures without needing freaking internet. Like, that was so bad too. When I discovered that Apple did not let you look at your pictures unless you had Wi-Fi, I was going crazy. I ain't gonna lie. My mind was like, are you serious? Nah, no thanks. Yeah, I'm getting rid of this. I'm getting rid of this. Like, there's just so many downsides. Android is just the best in terms of performance. It's just smooth like butter. Doesn't give out slowdown after a release of a new product. It's consistent. Yes. That's why I've always had an Android phone. I've always had Android phones. I got the iPad because people were saying that, oh, iPads are better for drawing. iPads this, iPads that, yada yada. So I was like, okay, I'll get an iPad. And I liked the iPad, but at the same time, there was just way too much bad. I was just not a fan. You have the way you can't have more storage because you can't use SIM cards in the iPads. They don't work like that. They force you to just get it in one. And you know, the Apple's little marketing tactics of not wanting to give you a pencil either. Go buy that separately. You know, I was just kind of over it. I was like, I'm going back to where I began. And that's exactly what I did. And it's just been way better. It has so much more storage too. Like, this has 280 something GB, I think it was. 200 something. You can't use SIM card in Apple. No. At least not with the iPad. Like, they just tell you to buy more storage for the iCloud, but they don't let you actually get more storage on the device. At least with the iPad Pro. I don't know if it's different for other iPad devices, but the iPad Pro, no. It was not it. It did not let you get any additional storage, just the cloud storage, which I did not like to use. I didn't like using the cloud. It was really confusing to use the cloud. I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah, no, this is a little overwhelming. So the iCloud was just really a bit much. This tablet itself, it's bigger than my old one. And by bigger, I mean like it's longer. It's way longer than my old one. My old one is like a bit wider, but it's shorter. So it's bigger too. Which, I mean, yeah, that was kind of the goal. It was just bigger than what I thought it would be. I thought it would be about the same side. I'm never switching to Apple? Yeah, don't. You don't need that. I promise you, you don't need it. You don't. Apple ain't worth it. Apple ain't worth anything, honestly. You just stick with your Samsung or whatever you're using. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You don't need the new iPhone. No. The fact that the iPad's new feature was freaking a calculator, that tells you everything. That tells you everything. It didn't have a calculator for like... I didn't have a calculator for like 3 years of having the tablet. until it got the new update that let you have a calculator. Do you know how stupid that is? Yeah, no. Yeah, no. It's just not it. I got a question. Would you draw Genshin characters in the future? Okay, I actually haven't been too into Genshin recently. I don't know, I just been finding it kind of boring. I don't log in anymore, but I would be willing to draw the characters. They always have like good character designs. I guess it depends the character. And depends what ideas I get, right? Because I do like some of them. Like I like Fontaine characters. I like the Sumeru cast. So if there's a new character that I really like the design of, I'd be willing to draw them. It's just recently, I'm not too huge on the Natlan characters. I'm gonna be honest. Their designs are alright. The story was alright. The whole thing was just alright. It was okay. But I would be willing to draw some if they released like some new one. Like I saw, what was his name? Ifa? I like his design. His design looks nice. I like the little bone stuff they did for the sparkle. No, that's not what you call it. The Night Soul. It's the Night Soul, right? Yeah. I like the Night Soul that they did for him. That's like the bones that's supposed to be like Mexican. I liked that. It looked nice. I think it looks nice. His design is very interesting. Compared to most of the cast, you know, compared to Chaska, compared to Auroron, he's one of the better ones. I think he might have my favorite design of Natlan, but the bar is really low, is what I'm trying to say. I might as well use the Google calculator. I was using the Google calculator. Like, I was using it for school when I was in school, because it did not bring a calculator. I'm surprised the teachers didn't think I was cheating because I always had that tab open. I gotta admit that the Fontaine designs are very good. I'm not too sure why, but they are by far my favorite in terms of how they look. Yeah. The Fontaine designs, they were the best designs. Nothing can top the designs that the Fontaine characters have in Genshin so far. Like, it's not just that the designs itself was good, but it just fit in so well with the world that they established. Like the technology, everything, the way that they did it so seamlessly. It all fit in so nice. And then you look at Natlan, and they all look like they came from at least 5 different places. They look like they time traveled here. I don't know how to explain it. It looks like they time traveled to this era, and that's what happened. Was the bar even there though? You know, there was a time I had high expectations on it. Natlan was just the idea dump? Yeah. Yeah. They just put every idea that they had, put it together, and ended up creating the Power of Friendship nation. I don't know what happened. It's like, I genuinely think they rewrote it. I keep thinking that. Because there was just so many things that they retconned from what they had initially that it's like, there's no way they did not change this. They definitely changed this and did it a disservice. Natlan was kind of flop. I like Larissa. She's fan service, but she's fun. Look, I have problems with her design. It's just so bad. And not even, it doesn't fit in. The tropes. She doesn't even look like an actual fighter unless you do her ult. And even then, she looks silly. Yeah, she just looks silly. I'm sure she's fun though. Like, the whole concept was fun. But I don't like her design. No, they did her a disservice. It was so concerning. It's so questionable. Like, who thought of this? Why does she have leg warmers? Why is she in a sweater? Why? Why? That's just it. Why? I know Arlecchino was like there from the very start, but oh my god, my beloved Knave. Yeah, her design was so good. And at first, I was like kind of about her personality, but in the end, I liked her character a lot. I never drew her though. Isn't Natlan is? Don't you, the Natlan's all about the sun. It's all about the outside, the concept of tribes and stuff, and then you have, and most of the characters, you see them. You saw freaking Mualani. You look at the leopard girl, and then you look at Varessa, and you're like, what are you doing? She doesn't look like she's even from a tribe. Where's her tribe, like, design? She's supposed to be in the same tribe as Isan, but they don't even look remotely similar. There's consistency in the themes. That's the problem. No consistency in the theme. I think that's it. She doesn't look like she's from her tribe. There's literally nothing that can insinuate that. Popped out of the rainbow, I guess. If you put all the Natling characters side by side, they're the rainbow. Which is kind of funny. But it's like, dang, why? Quite literally have the power of friendship, but in physical form. To be honest, from what I've seen, they didn't completely butcher her personality. Who? Wait, who are we talking about? Which character? Because, like, I know there's been some issues in terms of, like, some of the characters' personalities. But I don't know which one. Whose personality we talking about? I'll give you guys a moment. Hold on. Fun fact, her attacks are actually finisher moves of female wrestlers. I know that. You know why I know that? I'm Hispanic, and I used to watch luchadores when my dad would watch them on TV. Yes, she is very much inspired by it, but I do not like how they did her outfit, and I do not like how they did her design. Yeah, they copied the moves, but they didn't actually copy any of the actual culture involved. It's so... That's the disappointing part. They just made her a boring design with a good concept. Shit pissed me off, bro. I used to watch it on TV when my dad used to watch it back in years ago because he doesn't watch TV like that no more. But like, yeah, it's just kind of disappointing. That's it, really. They could have done the luchador plus tribal aesthetics with her attire. Yes, they could have. They had all the means to do so. But they didn't. Because they have an agenda at play. And that is, you gotta make her a cutie, you gotta make her a typical anime girl with cute moves. Because, I don't know, we don't like creativity, I guess. Yeah, it's just the context. The context was bad. They had a concept and they did not follow it. That's it. They had a concept and they didn't follow it. Like, I love cute characters. I literally just showed you that a character I love is this goofy maid girl. I love those kinds of designs, but the concept does not fit. It just wasn't it. This was not the moment. That line in of itself doesn't make sense. You're right. You're right. It doesn't. Okay, real quick. When you said I don't know, I actually did the same. we got the same brain cells. Tatter tots. We got the same brain cells. We're over here sharing the same brain cells right now. Like, I'm okay if you want to make your cute waifu bait. But at least make it make sense, bruh. At least give us a reason. Give us something. Like, if you would have released her, I don't know, in a modern setting or in Honkai Star Rail, yeah, that would make sense. It's Honkai Star Rail, that would make perfect sense. You know, Honkai has no consistency because they're all from different planets. That would have been so fine. But this is Teyvat, and Teyvat has laws, and they don't follow them. They're supposed to be that each area represents a certain place with its own aesthetic. But no. Damn, okay, I don't want to keep I don't want to keep complaining because I know people are going to think that I'm just a hater. I'm sorry. I'm not a hater. That's not what we're doing here. I just, if you're not critical of the things you used to like or currently like, you ain't a real fan. You ain't a real fan. I'm just gonna say that. They said the nation of war, then they chucked every plot and concept at us. Yeah, every concept except actually tackling war correctly. Because I saw the whole PTSD segment from that one quest, and I was like, yeah, this is not it. This was not it. While I don't draw well, I'm still trying to. Whenever I write or tend to write, I try to figure out an attire of a person that reflects their background and personality. Yes, that's just design 101. When you design a character, you need to keep in mind their occupation, their personality, and their background. And you either make it fit that idea or do the opposite of that idea, depending on what your story is about. If your story is about subverting expectations, then you end up making the character the opposite of what they reflect. If it's straightforward, then you make it look like how you see it. That's how I do it with my character designs, you know, my OCs and stuff. I try to either do one or the other. For Faceless Masquerade, I mostly went with the idea of subverting expectations. With Revolt of the Dacidium, I went with the more straightforward approach, with the design looking like the character. If it doesn't fit, I'm scrapping the design for another character. Same. And no design goes wasted. You use it for someone else. There's always gonna be use for it. But always have, that's like 101 design. Make sure the design reflects the idea, or the idea of your story, or anything, really. Whatever you're going for, make sure it reflects it or is the opposite of it. As long as it makes sense within its context. If it doesn't make sense within its context, then it's probably a bad design, and you should probably tackle something else. You should probably go back to the drawing board. Which is what Genshin should have done with all those designs. Okay, I'm done. We're not gonna keep criticizing this. It's just, it is low-key kinda annoying. It really was. Pick this back up. Okay, let me erase this. Hold on. I made his hair defy the logics of his actual physics for the sake of the composition, because I wanted to make the flow of the hair like fit the composition. We gotta stop drinking the haterade. It's not even hate, bro. It's just I'm just critically explaining my thoughts. That's it. But people call that hating. You're right. People call that hating. But I'm just telling how I felt about it. It was just not it. It was just kinda crap. Not even kinda crap, it was crap. Uh, yeah, and I'm just gonna voice that opinion because yeah. Is there? I feel like I could do better here. Like I'm not trying to hate on it because I used to play it. My friends play it, so I like try to not voice too hard my criticism, at least with them. But outside of that, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna criticize this because it could be better. It just is what it is. It could be better. We ain't judging the criticism because it's valid. Yeah. And everyone has the right to voice their opinion. Just like everyone says, oh my god, I love it. I have every right to say, yeah, I hated it. Even though that's like the common take. Because the common people agree that it was bad. The majority do. Like I like, this is not a hot take. This is a pretty common take. So do this around here. Yeah, this is better. This side of the hair is bothering me a lot, actually. I don't know how to feel. It really is bothering me, but I'll fix that later. You know what? I'll just add more strands when I'm coloring, and we'll be good. We'll be fine. I think the best idea is just to like flatten it a bit and then add strands. And then add strands when can I speak? When I'm done. There you go. Yo, the English language kept on leaving me. The English language really said, no, no thank you. Gotta sort stuff, so I'll be silent for a while? Ain't no worries. Not a problem. I think one of these days, the best idea would be to come in here and be like, okay, request me characters that I should draw. And then just draw them live. I feel like that would be fun. To do one day that I don't know what to draw. Which, it's not gonna be anytime soon because all I've had in my head is Q. Q is all I have in my head. And that's all I've been drawing for the past week, 2 weeks. And so when that hyperfixation is gone, I will try to do that because I think that would be nice to just be like, hey, just request me what to do. And I'll try and do it right now. I think that would be a good idea once I don't have anything to draw. It's just, it is what it is. Q is all I got. You can't blame me. No one can judge me either. I mean, just, have you not seen him? Okay, I'm gonna need to relax. Oddly enough, my hyperfixation isn't as strong. What is your current hyperfixation? Because I'm gonna tell you, when I have a fixation on something, like an actual hyperfixation on it, it lasts me years. It lasts me years. Like the last time I had a really strong hyperfixation was from 2020 to, well, 2019-ish to 2022, which was Danganronpa 2, which was Nagito. And so I would spend every day drawing Nagito. Everything I drew, Nagito at the scene of a crime. Every time. And so now, several years later, I am once again hyperfixating on a character that has to do with the same person who made Danganronpa. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. I have a type, I fear. My Hoyoverse fixation was actually really short compared to the Danganronpa one because I don't know, I couldn't fixate too much on Genshin or Honkai Star Rail characters. I don't know why. But when I would fixate on them, it would last maybe a month, 2 months, and then poof, gone. And I wouldn't even draw them that much either. It's just that I would happen to think about them and want to play them every time. But I didn't draw them a lot. Which usually when I draw the character a lot, that's proof that I'm fixated on it. Because if I don't draw them a lot, that means, oh yeah, you like them, but you don't like them that much. That's pretty much what it means. So if I draw a character a lot, really consistently, yeah, that's my fixation. That's just, I'm just hyperfixating at that point. Which is what happened with Q now. And what happened with Nagito back then. But it never happened with any Hoyoverse character. It was always just, yeah, a few weeks, a day, a month maybe, and then poof, gone. Never draw them that much ever again. It happens for like 3 days. I don't know, bro. I question if I got autism or not for real. Dang. A hyperfixation lasting for 3 days. Yeah, I've had fixations that are like that. Usually with Wuthering Waves, it was kind of like that. Like, I would be like, yeah, I'm gonna play Wuthering Waves. And then 2 days later, I don't log in anymore. And so I uninstalled it. That's what happened. I don't know. It just did not work the same. I don't know why with Tribe 9 it works and with other gachas it doesn't. I guess that just shows these other gachas are not that good. That's just the reason why everyone should play Tribe 9. I'm just kidding, please. But am I really? Okay, I'm sorry. My Hoyo fixation was literally just beating the Dvalin and Signora boss with the graphic glitch. The one that made them a bunch of flying stuff. Oh! Yeah, I know which one you mean. That's funny. That's an interesting fixation to have. And I accidentally clicked on the white. God dang it. Yeah, I've seen those glitches. I never got them, personally. Thankfully, actually. Surprisingly. But, yeah, I had seen them. I would see the videos of them showing the crazy glitches, and I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, that's fun. I won? Dang. How the heck did you fight them like that? The numbers registered and everything? That's crazy. I just, you her eyes. La la la. Okay, so I said it was my first time drawing him, but it's my third time drawing her. Because this was my first drawing of her. Where is she? Right here. Yeah, show me the original. Right here. So this was my first drawing of her. Very cute. Sitting on Q, you know. Initially, I was gonna make him sitting on her. But I was like, that feels bad. No. I know she is technically his servant, but, no. And so I just, we did it the other way around. It's cuter and funnier. And it's funnier. Homegirl would sit on him, though. And he wouldn't mind, actually. I know he wouldn't. Couldn't see, just hit blindly, kept hitting the HP bar, moved. Oh, God. Lavadas Gojo? What if he won? Oh, hell no. That does sound fun, though. It really does. But it also feels like, I mean, it depends. If you were, like, early game, That would have sucked. You would have probably been struggling. But I mean, if it's late game, it would be like, oh yeah, that's easy. That's funny. I'm gonna just, I'm not turning into Kit Kat. No, you're making it out alive. And that's the good thing. You are, in fact, you actually made it. I don't know what I was trying to say. English is not Englishing today, and the brain is not registering. We are in fact not cooking. I was running 4-star unleveled artifacts. Little me did not know what farming was. Yeah, I think that was every Genshin player ever. Well, no, not me though, because I used to watch builds and stuff, even though I didn't play it. Like, I didn't play it until Scaramouche was announced playable. But I did watch all the videos that had to do with Genshin and its story and stuff. Like, so I knew what the artifacts were. Like, I did not have this issue, thankfully. But, I never ran unleveled artifacts. I was not that newish. But, my friend was. So when she got in, I was like, did you, what about your artifacts? What about this and that? And they'd be like, what is that? What do you mean I need to build them? It was funny. You know, that was a good time. You know, back when endgame didn't actually matter. Well, I mean, okay, that's kind of wrong to say because endgame doesn't matter. It was back when not having endgame was fun. Now we need endgame because this game is boring. Which is why I uninstalled it months ago. It is what it is. I literally got it back just to pull for Farina and leave. That's all. Because I already had farmed for her months before I uninstalled it. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, we're just gonna get her and then never log in again. That sounds great. And that's what I did. You know, standing on business. Okay, we're gonna spin her back around. It's funny how the face looks weird when you put it like this. But then when you turn it back around, it looks fine. That's just perspective. Truly the perspective way. Just gonna draw your little outline here. I'll make this larger. I want to show you guys something. Because while I was gone, I saved a lot of new brushes too. So, some of these I custom made them, and some of them I stole them from other people. So I'm gonna show you guys some of these. We're gonna start with this one. I'm gonna show you. Teak. It lagged. But this one is this painting one that I really like. I love using this one. I love this paint texture. I always wanted a brush like this. But thanks to Ibis Paint's new update, which was that you could make your own brush textures, people started making ones like these. And I was like, yeah, I'm saving all of them. Thank you very much. They're mine now. There's also this one that's very similar, but it's more water. As you can see, it's more wet. And the blend is also just really nice. Look at that. Ooh. Teak. And there's also this one that I got that was like crayon. I don't know if I'm ever gonna really use it because I don't know. I don't see why I would need to use a color like this. Also got this one. Just it's a little weird, but it works. I've used it like twice. Not the greatest, but you know what? I got it just in case. Is there any other? I think this one's new too. Let me see. Yeah, this one. I'm pretty sure this one's new too. This one works really nicely. It's very watercolor-ish. Can we delete all that? Yeah. And then all these other, oh, this one. I'm missing this one. This one right here, it's basically, this one's literally dry paint. So it's basically, you go like this and you're gonna get like this very weird grimy texture. And I like this texture personally. You can make some good paintings with this. Paint it on top of this and it'll look fantastic. When I start doing actual illustrations again, you guys will see me work with these, alright? It'll be peak. Anyways, where's the brush I was currently using? This one, which was my normal brush. You know, for line art, I haven't changed my brush. It's still the same one, which is my lovely little watercolor fake. Because why would I need any other when this one does the job? The other ones were mainly for coloring. You know, sometimes you get bored of your coloring style and you want to experiment. And that's where these brushes come in. You want to make something with the crazy metal texture? Yeah, that's the one. I like experimenting, so I definitely want to look for more of these. Because I've been seeing that some GP artists have been posting theirs, and I'm like trying to save every one I can. Every single one I can get my hands on, I will be trying them out at some point. The more brushes, the better. She has a little made out here. She has a bow here, which I'm gonna try and draw. Can I please? Here we go. Nice. Make the little bow here too. Those look good? Yeah. I'm pretty excited to put them to good use. I probably will soon. As soon as I have like a good idea. Which I've been having a few. I wish I could show them to you guys, but they're in my gallery. You know, my gallery's a mess. So I'm not gonna show my whole gallery. What the heck? Neighbors, this is a bad time. The neighbors are putting music and I'm scared. I'm scared. I hope I don't. Oh my god, why does he do that? No, I'm scared. I don't want the old man's random goofy ass, whack ass music. Old ass music too. Free music? No, oh hell no. Not that old-fashioned music that's gonna probably copyright this stream. Imagine I get copyrighted from it. Could you imagine the bullcrappery? I'd be pissed, I ain't gonna lie. I'd have to throw hands. This is not what I meant when I said I wanted music. Those oldies are good songs? No! These are Spanish old songs that are not actually good. This old man has terrible taste. And by old man, I mean the neighbor. The neighbor in question. Oh no, I'm telling you, I'm scared. This is something to fear. Espanol? Yeah, because I'm Spanish, bro. I told you I would be Spanish over here. So is the neighbor. This is not, no, we're not country. No, we got that old Spanish music going on. I cannot hear, lol. Good. Probably because they lowered it down. But, I hear it, though. I do, in fact, hear it, though. Not a fan. Alright. Alright, what else do we have? Oh, wait. Let's do her frills. I was gonna leave her frills for last. I'm just gonna do them now. I'm trying to speed this up. Y'all think I can speed run this so that I can get to coloring it? No, you guys know I never do that. Y'all already know I be stalling. Can they make up their mind? Do they want the music loud or low? Dang. Alright. Sorry, I was just listening. Unless it's a finished line art? Yeah. Unless it's finished line art already, usually we can color. But otherwise, yeah, you right. I ain't finishing this. Y'all know what this is. We yap more than what we do. It's just randomly got high before fading almost immediately. Yeah, because the neighbor keeps putting it up and then putting it down. They can't decide if they want the music loud or not. This is why I hate this. Of all days, they decided to pick the day where I finally come back. They haven't been doing that for months. Like they're doing this on purpose at this point. This is just spiteful. Por favor, señor. Literally. Please, sir. Just make up your dang mind. Do you or do you not want music? Dang. Maybe got her little sleeve right here. They felt randomly like jamming? Yeah, sure, buddy. Yeah. Damn. Just why do you have your radio outside anyways? Get that inside. Dang, I shouldn't be talking all this. They decided to make it public. They made it everyone's problem. Alright, so she has this random strap here. I want to draw her big arm, but I can't until I get her and they show a reference of it. Because it looks so low quality here. Mans can't decide if they like the music or not. Yeah, that's literally what's going on. Like, the quality's so bad, I can't draw this one yet. But I definitely want to. At some point. Speaking on... Excuse me, I just burped. Speaking on giant sci-fi hands, since we're on the topic, y'all saw it on the Discord that I made, like, a new design recently for this one dude. His name was R. I'm not sure if you guys saw it or not. Get it or not? R not? I'm sorry. I'm not doing that ever again. I'm not sure if you guys saw it or not. But, yeah, that's one of the characters that I've been sort of working on for Faceless Masquerade. Specifically for the second half, which has been my biggest issue right now, alright? Working on that second half of Faceless Masquerade has been such a hassle for me, okay? I've been, like, stuck on it, thinking and brainstorming what I'm gonna do on it, because I have ideas, but no decisions have been made. And so, I've been kind of all over the place. That's why you haven't seen me draw anything OC related. It's because I have no ideas, first of all, and I'm stuck, basically. I'm stuck in this fixation. There's nothing I can do. So, I did make that design, though, before my writer's block came in and bonked my head. And he actually has mechanical parts. So he's not fully mechanical, like like our goth cyborg man from Revolt. Uh, he's just only some parts, specifically the arms and the legs. And it's only the half of the leg, not the full leg either. There's a reason for it. I don't know if you guys want to hear it or not. I'm not sure if you all want to hear his lore or not, from what I kind of had. Because again, it's kind of all over the place. I'm not sure if I'm even gonna keep the mechanical part aspect of him. So glad I caught the stream. Your art is perfection. Oh, thank you, Claire. Welcome in. Hi. Here's what we're working on. Can I zoom out? Yeah. That's what we're working on. I'm glad you're here. Hi. It's been a while. I'm glad you were able to make it. I was just talking about how I was making a new character, but I have writer's block, so now now I can't show him to you guys because of how unfinished the story and concept is. So I'm like, alright, I just have this fan art of this other fixation that I have, and we're doing that instead. It just is what it is. You know, you can't force it. If you don't have the ideas, you just gotta let it sit. You gotta let it sit and be patient. I would show you the design, but I have to scroll through my gallery. And I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to. It's not that there's anything strange in it, it's just I think I need to scroll pretty far. Because I got a lot of garbage in here that I haven't had the time to delete. I think that's the only disadvantage of screen recording it. I'm gonna check if this stream can be landscaped. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it can't. Use split screen? Oh, I'm not sure. I think it might. If it's split screen, it should. Or you can make it pop out if you click on YouTube. I think it should let you. But yeah, I had characters, but now I don't have any writing for them. So I don't really want to talk about them because everything was potentially going to be scrapped. Yeah, 1 sec, I'll check. Alright. Actually, no, I can't show you. I literally just established how that means I have to show my screen. I really want to show it. But it is what it is. You know what? Next stream, I'll make sure to have the pictures here prepared so y'all can see it. So then we can like yap about the ideas. Because I have ideas, it's just they don't work. They don't write themselves. They either don't fit with the scene or they're overlapping with other characters. I'm sure you all have had this problem. You write a character, and then the character's too similar to another character you already have. And that's what's happening to me. I'm like, why are you guys overlapping your roles? Overlapping your personalities? Yeah, it's just, that's the writer's block. Everything starts overwriting each other. And so that's why I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna post no OC content until I figure this out. Until all my characters have their well-established personalities, I'll come back with some OC content, okay? It's okay. We can brainstorm ideas. We are Senate. We support to oppose each other's ideas. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna see how far do I need to scroll to show you. Hold on. Yeah. Oh my god. Commission work jump scare. Oh my god, I have too much trash. Oh, here it is. Okay, never mind. I thought I needed to scroll more. Never mind, never mind. I can show it to you guys. Okay, so here he is. His name is R. Yeah, we can put that full screen right there. Yes, his name is R. Actually it stands for something, but he doesn't like what it stands for, so he just calls himself R. This outfit is familiar to you guys because we did this outfit for a different character on stream, and I didn't use that character, so I just recycled the outfit. I grabbed the outfit and recycled it. I was like, yep, this outfit is not going to waste. This outfit will be mine. Hello, Copperman. Copperman. He's so pretty, thank you. So, over here has some of the written ideas I had for him. But like I said, these ideas, they're overlapping with other characters I have, and I'm not a fan. The only thing that I know I'm going to keep 100% is the fashion part. He's a fashion designer, first and foremost. The design's fine. I'm keeping the design. He owns a fashion brand, which is the RK brand. No one knows him personally or his name. He is from the Lover's Arcana, but on his own, he is the Star Arcana. So when he's with his lover, they are the Lover's card. So they're the only characters that have 2 cards, technically. He has the Lovers and he has the Star, while his loved one has the Moon. So yeah, there's that. My idea was to make him really dramatic. I don't know, I wanted him to have a dramatic, I wanted him to have a dramatic personality. Like theatrical in a sense. Because I don't have a character like that yet. Like I don't have this very extra character. I kind of want one, but the problem is, I'm not sure what aspect I want to tackle with that. Like his dynamic with the loved one, his dynamic with other characters, like that's the thing that I still haven't gotten through. And his role in the story, I still haven't exactly established what his arc is. There we go. I'm not sure what I want his character arc to be. Like I'm working on it and working on that it doesn't feel too similar to another one that I already have. That's like my issue right now. So I'm like that's where my ifs are. But yeah, he's a very theatrical guy. I gotta finish my art so I can draw Terionette and his wife more. Yeah, finish your work. Finish them. So you can draw them more. I like the idea. Like his personality, yeah, we're gonna make it dramatic. But it's just I don't know what arc and stuff and role he is going to have outside of that. Like that's what I'm figuring out. How he's gonna play in the story and things like that. Because the idea I had, it just didn't work. The original idea was like, it was just not it. So it was still incomplete as well. So it was like, yeah, the concept is good, but the ideas around it still too incomplete. Do not work. Teriote. If you're having trouble. Teriote. Okay, yeah. I think I got it. It took me a minute, but I think I said that right. See, let's draw her little maid. She got her maid ruffles up here. What other character did I have that I was designing? Oh yeah, his lover, which I have not designed her yet. No design. her role seems to be more complete by comparison. But I don't have her design. That's the that's the issue. I don't have her design yet. But yeah, their entire thing it's still too much of a work in progress to really talk into. Kawahu is another character that I still have really incomplete as well. Y'all know which Kawahu I mean. I've been having a lot of issues um, with what I want to do with his character. Because again, it's just the idea is really good, but it's not fitting well with everything else. Like I'm not sure how to tackle his arc either. So there's some problems that I'm trying to like solve. So I just put the thing on pause for now and decided I'm just gonna tackle other things instead. Most of everyone else is complete though, like Lucerna, freaking Geshuin is complete, Rowan is complete, Rozo is complete. Like, oh, Demetrius is also complete. Like these five, they're pretty complete. Like they have pretty established what they're gonna do, their points and stuff, their arcs, like they're complete. But Kawahu and this guy, they're still like up in the air. Up in the air until further notice. I've been trying to like watch and other stuff too, like watch TV shows and stuff to like see if I can get like a new spark as well. Because I feel like if I check the same content, I'm just gonna be uninspired. So I've been really trying to like dip into other things. It's hard to balance though. I think that's like the main thing. Balancing this is just kind of difficult. As soon as I'm done with this, I'm just gonna go back to playing Tribe 9. We all know that. Y'all know I'm over here, out here lying. Out here lying for fun. Okay, but that's not true though. I have been watching other shows though. Let's color this in. I also have shows I need to catch up with. Like I haven't read any of the Kagurabachi new chapters. And apparently they've been fired. And I'm over here saddling on it. I need to get back. I need to get back into the building. I will soon. Alright, where's her? She's a liar who she's a lying liar who lies. Freaking over here capping, bro. No, okay, but in all seriousness, no. I'm obviously gonna play Tribe 9 right after this. But I have been checking out other stuff. I have been. Has it been a lot? No. But I have been trying to dip my head into other stuff. Very flamboyant? Yeah, that's my idea for my dude. Yeah. I don't know if flamboyant is the right name. He's just very dramatic. Very exaggerated with everything. Like, he sees himself as the damsel in distress who needs someone to always be there. His whole thing is like, oh, I'm just a fashion designer. Please help me. But he's not. He's not just a fashion designer. He's a liar. Over here capping because he wants to survive like every other character in this freaking story. As I've said before, in Faceless Masquerade, no one is as they seem. And so he's over here being so extra and portraying himself as this useless person, when in reality he is not. He's actually a part of the generational hunters. Well, was a part of the generational hunters. That's the part that is pretty concrete. He was a generational hunter, but nobody knows that. No one knows that. Only he knows that. And his lover girl knows that. Oh my goodness, why is that radio broken? Love liars, cause I'm lying too. Oh, hell no. Why the heck what the heck is wrong with this guy? But yeah, he's actually important, but he makes himself seem like he's not important, and so that's the whole like concept. But my problem is, outside of that, what will be his arc? What will be the problem he has to face, and what will be, and how is it different from other characters that I already have? And I have all these questions that I need to answer before I can like talk about him freely and be like, yes, this is who he is, and so and so. Like right now, I just have that idea. Like that's my idea. I just have nothing else of substance to go with it. I have a backstory, but that backstory doesn't really help me with with my predicament. It really doesn't. I'm gonna dot her strands over here. I'm gonna go like this. And we're gonna... Can I curve this right? I adore him already because he reminds me too much of I can't read it. I'm just gonna call him Terrio. Is that okay? We're just gonna call him Terrio. He reminds me too much of Terrio. That's funny. Which one of all your characters was that? I'm sorry, I don't remember their names. I'll be honest, I can't remember their names, and not even if my life depended on it. I like audio. Okay. Okay, we can just call him audio. Perfectly fitting name. Right, is this? Okay, we got her hair flowing through here. The silly designer man who loves his wife very much. Wait. Have you sent their design in the past? Am I supposed to know who this is? I'm sorry. And you know it's been too long. I don't remember. Was that recent? Yes. Yes, what? He is there. Okay. I guess I'll need to check that again. I will have to check that again then. Because I don't remember. The absolute twink in pink. Oh, okay. Let me look. Give me a second. Just give me a minute, okay? I'm guessing it's in general art. Wait, let me see. No. Can I see the media segment here? Let me see. Come on, it gotta be somewhere. I can't find it. I can't find it. No, I can't find it. I don't like the initial sketch though. I can't find it. Can't tell. L. Yo, hello, Strawberry Moki. Welcome in. Hi. Wait a second. I recognize that word. I know you, don't I? I feel now I'm just getting deja vu. Who the frick? Is this who I think it is? First Max Award. Dang it, I knew it. I was like, this is so familiar. I recognize this. It's just since you changed your name to pre-order 100 online, I was like, okay, I know this username though. Jump scare. All right. Yeah, voice jump scare. Woo. I sound like 15, bro. It is what it is. We're having our first non-scuff stream. The only scuff I have is me not knowing how to speak and me sounding like a 15-year-old girl. That's my only scuff. Okay? That's what we have to deal with. But as you can see, we're drawing Tribe 9 again. Well, I mean, this is your first time here, so you don't know that. But, yeah, I'm just gonna draw them now. First time drawing freaking Ichinosuke. Very easier than I thought it would be. I can't draw the stupid mouth though. I ain't gonna lie. The grammar is scuffing though. Yes. The English is not Englishing. The brain is not braining either. Like all my words are like mumbling together, and I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing. Like I've had a few mistakes already when speaking right now. In the last 1-2 hours that I've been here. I think it's been 2 hours already. You know, thanks to it being on screen, I actually can't see the time I've been streaming anymore. Which sucks. Let me just fix this over here. That's some nice hair over here. Okay. So where are the rest of the strands? Okay, so over here I gotta do her little maid thing. And then we should not be good to go because we're still missing a whole bunch of frills like this one here. It is what it is though. I'm still editing that freaking Q video. And it's because I'm having so much trouble looking for background audio for it. Like every audio I pick is either too poppy and too bright, or either too dark, doesn't fit. I need more calm music that's not gonna get me freaking copyrighted destroyed. So I've been sitting through a playlist of OSTs, listening through all of them, hoping that I can find something. Just use typical Persona music. Yeah, you know, I was going to. But that still means I need to sit through them all. Because, look, I try to make, I don't know, if you saw some of my other older analysis, I try to use music that kind of fits the character or fits what I'm talking about to a degree. And so I'm like too specific. I'm like, okay, I need this to fit. And so it's gonna throw me off the second I put the Persona music. I know it's going to. It's gonna throw me off so bad. Because every time someone puts that music in an essay, it's like, I recognize it immediately, and I'm like, yeah, this gonna throw me off. And it just doesn't fit. It doesn't even fit the scene either. Most of the time. Like if you're talking about something really casual, yeah. But a lot of this, I'm narrating stuff. And so I kind of needed to fit the ambience. Just a little. So I've been sitting through playlist after playlist looking. But I'm almost done. You know, I'm like halfway through. It ended up being 43 minutes. Yeah, it was like 40 something. I think it might end up being a little shorter, but it'll still hit the 40s. What the heck is ASO? Or EZO? I don't know how you read that. I'm not sure how you read that. What the heck is that? Well, it's gotta be a game. Oh, yes. I'm dumb. You said it was a game, but I don't know what it is, though. Let me just, And I made these frills bigger than the others. Yep, I'm cooked. Yep, I'm cooked. It's over. Stream's over, guys. I drew the frills wrong. I'm done. We're out of here. I'm turning this crap off, bro. What the heck happened? I just selected this area. Why are you selecting the whole thing? Just pick out this. You just go like this and we're good. There. Please. Thank you. I don't know why it was selecting all the way down there. Now I need to redraw it. This is ass, bro. It is actually garbage. Okay. You know what? We're fixed. It's done. We're better now. There we go. All good. We just needed to draw it again, guys. It was fine. I was just being dramatic. It's not that serious. Blur. We're gonna go sharp mask over here. And there we go. I think that's it. Dang, why do all the trucks passing by now? We got all the trucks passing by now. Dang. Whoops. I think I put my finger on the mic. Sorry. I don't know if that actually affects anything. Is it down here? If I go like this, does it scuff it? I can't tell. I'm not gonna listen to my own voice. No, Lavada, stop cutting your character's hair, bruh. Every time you're just cutting an angel's wings. Why do you do that? Yeah, it's harder to draw, but they're prettier. Don't you see? I literally made this dude's hair longer for the sake of this picture. Because it looks good. Obviously. Composition eats. Never cut an angel's wings like that. Unless it's for character development, which I guess can be argued. You know, if you cut your character's hair because it's supposed to mean something deep, I won't be too mad. I'll be a little mad instead. You know, it's fine. It just feels weird when you cut their hair like that. Let them keep their hair. Please. It's what makes them stand out. Almost all the time you got them looking like those typical main characters when you decide to cut their hair. This is some advice for literally anyone who wants to design a character. Please. If you're gonna cut it, at least make it look unique. Please. Okay, I'm back to work. He's supposed to have more. I'm thankful I gave straight hair. Okay. Good. So suffer. This was the choice. So now you suffer. You suffer the consequences. I suffer the consequence every day when I give my characters curly long hair. Because that's the best one. And it's kind of funny that my favorite characters also tend to have long curly hair. Even, no, except Q. Q's like the only exception. And Kazuki, I guess. Yeah, those two are, I think those two are like the only exception. That was like, yeah, you guys have short hair that I don't need to. It's still hard to draw because Q's hair is a time, but it's not long, which is what's okay about it. But yeah, I make myself suffer every time. Every time I like a favorite character that ends up having long curly hair. It is what it is. You suffer the consequences. I want to go back to drawing Ladova. I just wish I could cover it with a veil. Just cover it with her veil then. You're the one who made her. You have every right to change it if you want to. Or to cover it. As long as you don't cut it, it should be fine. You just cover it with the veil and you're good. Also, what am I doing here? What's going on here? Okay, this is the yeah. Okay, never mind. I think I know what this is. This is the inside of her frills. So this is supposed to be dark. This was supposed to be on a different layer. Please tell me. Yeah, it is. Okay. Thank goodness I did this on a different layer. I would have cried or something. Cried myself to, oh wait. Don't select the shoulder. I just need to pick this here. And if we curve it, we'll be good. Because the perspective is not perspectiving, actually. It's not. Perspective is not cooking. We're just gonna have to... It's still not. Okay, I'm gonna have to change this. Give me the eraser. We'll have to change this. Oh, whoops. I ain't... Give me that. Got revealed. I just revealed my screen, bro. Hell no. Okay. How do we fix this? There we go. I have figured out my problem, and I am fixing it now. Turns out, I had this wrong. Okay. Yeah, it was supposed to be like from above, and I don't know why I had it like perking out. And it just wasn't it. See, this is why, you have to stare at your sketches for more than 5 minutes. I'd be drawing it and not looking at it afterwards. I'd just be like, yep, that's good. Let's go to the line art, and then realize that none of it makes sense. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm gonna lower the opacity and I'm gonna trace right over it. Yep. Easy. Surely. We are good. See what I said? I said I was gonna color today. We ain't doing none of that no more. Out here lying for fun. I will one day do a full finished piece in one stream. I promise. It'll happen. And it'll be from the line art, not from already finished line art. We're gonna be over that one day. I'm gonna keep going like this. I should probably have her little... some of the made part here. Actually, no. Her made part here isn't really frills. Like her made part up here. It's literally just cute little bumps. Right? Yeah. La la la. Okay. Dang. Is that good? Yeah. Yeah, we're good. Just curve this like this. And perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna, real quick, I'm gonna add Psycho to the picture because we can't let the middle child go forgotten. I'm gonna quickly do that. I'm gonna erase this. We don't need that. What the heck happened here? This was supposed to be another piece, but we don't need this. We can just erase this. Excuse me. Okay, thanks. Excuse me. Switching. There we go. Okay, so I have this circle here that's supposed to be for our chibi Psycho. Is that how you would say that, Psycho? I don't know. Saizo. There we go. Dang, I was saying with a K. This is how much I forgot about him. I'm going to draw a circle that is going to be basically his stand-in because he's the middle child and he did not fit in the picture. We're just gonna draw his little chibi right here. The fact this is gonna be my first picture drawing him, yeah. First and last time. Surely. Okay, I'm lying, obviously. I want to draw all of them together. Like, all 3 siblings and Q. Well, Ojiro. But whatever. Q, Ojiro, same thing. It is what it is. I'm gonna draw this ponytail up here. I just realized they all have ponytails. She has a ponytail, he has a ponytail, and he does. It's just that they all have different kinds of ponytails. She got the low ponytail. He got the high one, and he got the short high one. So all they got in common is the last name, the eye color, and having ponytails. And that's it. That's all they got. True siblings. Siblings that don't look like each other in any other way. When I showed my friend this, the first thing she said was it looked like their parents started running out of ink. And they're right. The siblings got progressively lighter as they kept going. I don't know who was cooking. Someone was cooking though. You know what? They ate. It's fine. I just find it funny. I just think they're right. It's funny. Alright. He has like this weird... What is this? Oh, that's the earpiece. Okay. Let me see if I can... Can I or can I not draw this? Let me first... Let me erase this top here first. I'm gonna curve this around like this. They bought different inks for the first 2 and ran out for the last. Yeah, that's literally what happened. Like, the moment she pointed it out, I was like, oh yeah, she right. They started running out. Even for the eye color. Because their eye color is pastel blue and pastel pink instead of bright red and bright blue. Like, they were cooking with the idea. Like, the designer, obviously. I just find it really funny. I just think it's funny. In all senses of the words, they ran out of color. Unless there's like another explanation and they're actually not biologically related. Which, it wouldn't be the first time they do that. But, there's an ambulance. Is someone alright? I think someone might be a little cooked. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. Do I draw? I guess I could draw the normal eyes. Ah, he got eyelashes. That's cute. Okay. Oh, hell no. What the frick? Okay. Yeah, I am not taking this very serious, to be honest. Oh wait, I did this on the line art layer? What the heck? That goes on a different layer. It's not supposed to. Let's fix this. Yeah, no. Let's fix this. This is not it. Let's fix that better. Let's do this again. Eyes. I mean, we could just, that looks terrible. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why it's so hard to draw. I'm drawing with his eyes closed. That's it. He's annoyed he didn't get included in the picture. There. There you go. He's just annoyed he didn't get included in the picture. Okay. Yeah. We're not taking this drawing very serious, aren't we? No, I'm not. He looks like he's an angry fellow, I ain't gonna lie. He's probably the... I'm not gonna... No, nerdy's not the word. He probably is the nerdy one, first of all. He kind of reminds me of that one AI the Somnium Fall character. What was his freaking name? Ota. Reminds me of him. Nerdy and probably a little angry. Okay. Can I get the sketch back so I can see what this looks like in full? Yeah, I can make this smaller and put that here. That's a little stuff here. Just a little annoyed. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna include him. Yeah, we're keeping the composition as it was. Sag, it just doesn't work. It just it just looks silly. Too silly. We just wasted 5 minutes. But you know, we tried. I tried. We tried to include him. But I told you, he just didn't fit. He was not made for the picture. My brain forgot about him when I was drawing this. We're just gonna draw the 2 debuted characters. That's what we're gonna do. Because I'm coping that Ichinosuke is a 5-star. I mean, 3-star. This game is 3 stars. I need to stop having Hoyo brain rot. Look, do I need to do that? No. I don't need to. Okay. I need to stop having Hoyo brain rot and start calling them what they are. 3 stars. Right. Gonna do the side right here. Yeah. Okay. I think it needs 1 more of this. I go by 6 stars. Which game goes by 6 stars? I know Reverse 1999 does. What other game goes by 6 stars? Dang, it's just I don't know that many gacha games like that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know that many gachas like that. I only know like the The really mainstream ones. So I get real confused when you say 2 stars. Yeah, it trips me out sometimes too. I be saying 4 star and 5 stars because Hoyo brain rot obviously, but it's 2 stars and 3 stars. 3 stars being 5 stars and 2 stars being 4 stars. Yeah, that's how we go. Ash Echoes also does? Oh, okay. I haven't seen anything of that. I've been getting ads of a couple gacha games, but I don't remember the names. I know I got a Hoyo one, but I also gotten some other ones that seem to be like really obscure. That I'm like, yeah, I'm not playing that. Sorry. I ain't never gonna play that, my bad. No offense. But I've been seeing some questionable ads. I've also been getting a lot of Cookie Run ads, which I'm not really sure why. I don't interact that much with Cookie Run Media. Actually, I don't interact with Cookie Run Media. I do have it sometimes in my For You page, but that's about it. It's probably just because it's a gacha. That's probably the only reason. But it's like, dang, why do I keep getting ads? Their ads are weird. That was the point I was trying to make. Their ads are weird. Like, it makes it look like those weird clicker games that are like clickbait. I don't know if you know the ones I'm talking about. Like the really sus looking ones. Yeah, the ads make Cookie Run look like that. It was my favorite before HSR, now it's back. Oh. Oh, right, yeah, you do send a lot of Cookie Run stuff on the thing. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't know why gacha games choose to advertise themselves this way. Like, I always get the really weird ones that just make it look like, I mean, it can be argued that gachas are not great games, but it really does make it look like it's trash. It makes it look really crappy. It's not, and I know it's not, because I've seen Cookie Run content. I know it's not a trashy game, but the ads make it look like it's definitely a trashy game. I don't know why you willingly choose to make ads like this for your game. It's like you're trying to attract the 5-year-olds that are here on YouTube, which is not good. Then again, I only get crow ads. Crow ads? The heck is that? I don't know what that is. Unless that... Maybe it's a stand for something. I'm just gonna wait till you clarify. You know what? I'm not gonna speculate. The shorts are funny though. They self-aware. I haven't gotten the shorts ones. I've just gotten the long ones when I click on a video. Then I actually haven't seen the short ones. Surprising. I just don't scroll through shorts like that. I don't be scrolling too much through shorts, so I don't know what's the difference between them. Cookie Run Overbreak, the sister game, I guess. Ah, okay. So they got more than just Cookie Run. Okay, that makes sense. That makes more sense. So you're gonna get ads of the sister channel because they see you have Cookie Run downloaded and you're like, yeah, you should download our other game. And that is kind of like that. It's just how the algorithm works. The official channel shorts, I mean? Ah, okay. Oh, the other one came first. Interesting. And then Kingdom is more popular, right? Because I've never seen the other one. I've only seen Kingdom. That's kind of funny. It's like how Honkai Impact is not as popular as Honkai Star Rail. I guess the channels are, that's just kind of doomed. I have it too, I just don't play it unless it updates. Ah! Then why do you get ads of it? I mean, no, I got HSR ads because I don't have HSR on my tablet. I have it on my phone, so I haven't gotten any ads there. But don't have it on my tablet. And so it's like, hey, you should download Honkai Star Rail here. And I'm like, oh, hell no. We're keeping it on the phone. Don't get me started. We're keeping it on the phone. Kingdom's the most popular? Yeah, I thought so. It's the only one I've seen. All I get are Kingdom ads. And not just Kingdom ads. I also get, like, stuff from the fandom. I've had it for ages, but for some reason I still get them. I can't English, but yeah. That's a little strange. 'Cause there's no reason to get ads for something you already have, but I guess that's just how it is. I guess how the algorithm decided to function. Okay, so okay, so she doesn't have any frills on this side because no sleeve frills because her head is covering it. The angle is different. Oh my god, I just noticed all of the colors I used to have here are gone. I forgot my gradient map. I need to add all the saved ones that I used to have. Sigh. To do that all over again. Not exciting. It's definitely not exciting. The designs for Cookie Run Witches castles are peak, but it's more puzzles related. I don't know, I'll get bored. Yeah, I think those games that are like, you gotta protect the tower, or you gotta like place your armies and stuff, or like puzzles in general, I'm not too huge on them. That's why I'm not too big on those. Like anything that's like Clash Royale-ish, yeah, not really it. Okay, so now I need a reference for her gloves here. So I'm gonna move this, turn it around so I can have a good look at it. Okay, so she has this one here, which has a little streak in between it. I can't wait for them to release a full reference of her hands. Like this, I'm struggling, like I have to turn this around, move this around, and then kind of like slowly break down what's going on here. Might download it. If it reminds me of Candy Crush, I'm booting it into the void. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be worth downloading, but you know what? You don't know until you try. Curve this around. La la la. Okay. Curve this. Oh, hell no. Wrong. Wrong. Okay. Fixed. Let's just do this down here. And we're done. Okay. Now I need to do the same for the other side. Okay, so when I'm done with this liner, I'm ending the stream. That's how we're gonna do it. That's gonna be our mission from now on. Do good progress, we end it. Because now I don't need to worry about, oh no, I'm running out of battery. Because this thing's battery lasts really long compared to Apple. Like, I heard that Apple drains its battery like crazy. But, that was just next level. The iPad ran out of battery in like 2 or 3 hours. A bare, like, max. I was gonna say bare minimum, but that's literally the opposite. Like 3 hours max. And it was like, dang, what the heck? We run out of battery so quickly. But this one doesn't have those problems. Like, we go right here. It was in 100%, and now 74. Like, it barely lowered anything. It actually has been way better. It gives me more time to finish stuff. And I don't spend almost the whole day waiting for the dang thing to charge. Okay, let's draw her little apron. I think the apron is supposed to be, yeah. I think the apron is supposed to be like, whoop, because it's... Wait. What the heck was that? I can undo the brushstroke with this button? Hold on. Hold on. Oh my god. I just discovered something insane. My pencil has this button. Ouch. And that button lets me undo my stroke. Pause. No wonder it wasn't working when I tried to use my fingers. And I was over here blaming it on the tablet. I'm just stupid. Okay. Crazy discovery. The more you know. And now I gotta make sure I don't accidentally click on that. Cause I don't wanna accidentally do that. Does the apron have frills? Yes, it does. That's actually peak. I did not know this was capable of doing this. Yeah, I was just dumb and I didn't notice. I thought this button was useless. Cause I've been clicking on it and I was like, yeah, I don't know what this does. And then there we go. I found out what it does. Nice. Guess we got the maid apron now. We're gonna make the maid. Okay, now I'm just missing is this hair, and I'm gonna add the details of the hands during rendering because I honestly don't feel like drawing all the metal. I think it would be easier to just render over the metal and then do it like that. It would just be way easier, I feel. Because I don't feel like drawing all of the metal. Actually, you know what would be a great idea that I think I'm gonna do as soon as I have a reference? I'm just gonna make a brush, draw a brush of what her mechanical hand looks like in different angles. I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing. Because if I draw her a lot, I'm not gonna want to redraw her like that. Like, redraw these hands like that all the time. I think the best idea would be to make a brush that can just, boop, place in what it would look like and then shape it into a different angle. Yeah, because I really like her. I already told you. I like her. I do think I'm gonna draw her a lot more going forward. So I think I'm gonna, as soon as I get my hands on the freaking reference, I think I'm gonna make a brush for it. Just pull out the hand brush. It's not the hands. Listen, it's not the hands. I don't mind drawing hands. It's just, they're mechanical arms. I don't know. I'm not gonna redraw this mechanical arm a bajillion million times. You see what I'm saying? I kind of want to make a brush that can just have these mechanical parts already. And so I can just change the angle with the perspective tool, draw over it, and done. It would make my life easier. But first I actually need her, so I can do that and look at it. Oh my god, the ambulance again? Like, hands are not a problem to me. I personally don't mind it. It's just that if I'm gonna draw her really often, those mecha hands are going to be my doom. It's gonna be the end of me. I can color it a million times, but I ain't gonna draw it a million times. Like, the first time I drew her with gloves. Because I was like, I'm not drawing these mechanical hands without a reference. I'm sorry. I'm just not doing it. Why would I willingly put myself through this torture? I already do put myself with this torture with other things. There we go. Let's do that. Well, bam. Let me wait. The other one. But let's be real though. I don't think I'm actually gonna do it though. I say that, but then the moment I go to drawing, I know I'm gonna draw it again. Every time I say I'm gonna do something, I never do. When it comes to these kinds of things, of course, probably gonna procrastinate the living frick out of it. Ouch! I keep like pressing on the bottom button that opens the tabs. I should have closed those before I started. Now there's just gonna be... Now you're just gonna see what my notifications are. Okay. Whoops. Okay. Last but not least, we got some hair over here. Just gonna try and draw. Okay, wait, hold on. Yeah, it's just a common... It's such a common human experience that it's like you say you're gonna do something and you never do. It just is what it is. It happens. It happens to me a lot. How many times have I said I'm gonna watch a certain show and I don't? I just don't. I'd rather struggle again. Okay, there we go. So where the heck does this other piece of hair come from? You know what? I think that's it. I think I'm done. I think that's it for today. My arm hurts. And I'm starving. So, we got some stuff done. You know, we got some line art. Not a lot, but we were just trying to catch up, you know. This is how it is. We just trying to catch up. We just want to yap and talk nonsense. Let me fuse this together. Let me see. Is this good? Yeah. Okay, so I'm just missing the frills down here and this piece of hair that I think I might just color it and then trace over it after. Oh wait, there's one more thing I can do before. Give me her star. Right here. Good luck for the day. Thank you, Lavada. I'ma be seeing y'all tomorrow then. What will I come with tomorrow? I don't know. Probably a Q drawing. Probably Q. Y'all know how that's I'm standing on business. We're drawing Q every other day now. I don't like the angle of this face. Look forward to nothing but try 9 for the next few months. See ya soon, I hope. Yes. Don't worry, I'm not disappearing. Again. And hopefully you're still around too. So, it's all good. Alright. We will see you next time. Click on this. Where is the X? Right here. Sure you want